What's up, people? Happy Monday. Hope all you had a great weekend. Okay, so this episode of Days of Our Lives, it was good. Nicole. I used to be a big fan of Nicole. I still do kind of like her, but damn, Nicole. She is like her own worst enemy when it comes to relationships. She really is, like, and she wants to blame, she's daydreaming, having a dream about her and Eric, being back together because that's what she wants. But my thing is, she needs to accept him for him. I think what she did was selfish. Her, shredding the documents that could prove, that could clear his name, get him back into the priesthood. And you destroyed those documents because you felt like in your heart you couldn't be with a priest. But he still follow, even though he's not a priest anymore, he still follows the same beliefs, the same faith. You know what I mean? He still very much believes in that religion. And Nicole should respect that, because if you can't love him for him, or him being a priest or a very religious person, if you can't love him for that, you need to be with somebody else then that's not so religious, like, that just don't have those kind of beliefs. Because he doesn't really, he didn't really believe in sex before marriage. He didn't believe in that. And of course, they wanted to get married just so basically they could have sex. Like, come on, Nicole. She knows she was wrong, but Nicole see, that's my problem with her. It's like she's not owning up to her her wrongdoings. It's obvious that you did what you did for selfish purposes and you don't want to own up to it. So you're sitting there rationalizing it and, trying to defend your actions. There is no real defense. Just own up to it. Because he does have Eric, he does have a right to be upset. He has a right to be pissed with her. Do I believe he still love her? Yeah. I believe that they both still love each other. And hopefully they can get past this. But they have to love each other for who they both are. You know what I mean? They have to basically accept one another for, who they are. And, if they can't do that, then they don't need to be together. It's that simple. I kind of do like them together, but I don't know. I'm just indifferent right now about the two of them and their relationship. So Eve or whatever, she went by Jennifer's house to sit down with her and talk about this money or whatever, and Jennifer straight up slammed the door right in her face. Jennifer not right. Like, seriously, I know Eve is a bitch, but still, I like her. She gonna straight up slam the door in her face. So, meanwhile, at the hospital, Abe and Hope are questioning Brady about what happened at the house, but, Teresa's trying to stop the questioning or whatever. She's trying to interfere with the question, and they tell her to just, let them do their job. So, because she wanted Aiden to represent them or whatever, represent her and Brady, but Brady didn't want no attorney. He didn't need an attorney. So Aiden said that, he'll, be a phone call away if they do need him, because he had some other patients at the hospital that he had to see. So they're questioning him, but Brady was saying that he don't remember what happened. He said his memory is completely, blank. He doesn't remember a damn thing that night. So Teresa was in the room or whatever, trying to get some coffee or whatever, but she's shaking. And that's when Eve came in trying to figure out what the hell her little sister is up to. And she claims that she didn't do nothing. But then she tell, Eve that she's married to Brady, but she don't want Eve to tell her father, Shane Donovan, that about the marriage yet. She wants to tell him. So, it was just crazy. I love their scenes together, Teresa and Eve. I do, because they're funny, like, but Eve, but Teresa felt like she just wanted some support from her sister. So she kicked Eve out the room since Eve was being a bitch to her, as usual. I cannot believe Brady married this girl. I just cannot believe Brady married Teresa. I cannot. I didn't see the wedding, so I'm pretty sure they didn't have no prenup. I swear, Brady is so dumb. You're a pretty wealthy person, and you marry her without a prenup. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did they have a prenup? Because I didn't see. They should have. And if they didn't, I swear, if I was Victor Kiriakis, his grandfather, I would change my will. Whatever Victor was going to leave Brady, I would leave it to Philip, because Brady is not responsible. He's, whenever something bad happens to him, he turns to drugs and liquor, and he just goes off the rails. I would not trust my money and my company to him. I really would not. Not controlling interest, I wouldn't. Hell to the no. I would not trust Titan Industries to him. I wouldn't. So Daniel comes out and tells them that John Black moved up from critical to damn, I forgot the medical term for it, but he's doing better, is what they're saying. He's out of the critical area, so he's out of that. But they said that he slipped into a deeper coma, and they can't bring him out, because they said that if they were to do a medical induced coma, then they can control when to wake him up. But since he slipped into his own deep coma, they have no control. So it's like you have to wait and see, basically. So they said that he may never wake up out of this coma, because they said he needs, his brain needs time to heal. And this bitch Teresa sitting around here lying and stuff like that, because Abe, Brady went in to go see John. Abe and Hope are trying to question Teresa. And she's just, upset or whatever, because the bitch, she the one that hit John. She's the reason he's in that bed in a fucking coma, because she hit him in the head with the fireplace poker. Damn witch. So she's trying to basically cover her ass. So Aiden stepped up to help her out or whatever, for the questioning. And it was just insane. Like, so she tried to help her out with the questioning. I kind of do like Hope and Aiden together. I mean, I like her and Bo, but Bo been going for like 2 years now, so I'm glad Hope moved on with her life. You know what I'm saying? Because it's obviously she likes Aiden, and it's obvious that Aiden likes her. He's a decent guy. At least he ain't no psycho like that Liam guy that was stalking Jennifer a while back. So I like the two of them together. You could tell that she's having some romantic feelings for him. And you could tell Abe and Hope, they don't believe Teresa. They know that bitch up to something, and they know she lying. They know the bitch is lying. They just got to find the proof. So Daniel said that he had some running around to do or whatever, and he was going to come back to the hospital later. And that's when Eve started following him like a damn puppy. And she followed him to Brady's pub, and sat down with him. Jennifer was at the hospital with Maxine, and Maxine mentioned how Daniel might be lonely or whatever, so she decides to go to the pub. Daniel and Eve are laughing and talking about their kids, and then they talk about how Paige, she was telling him about Paige or whatever when she was a little girl. And he was showing her pictures on his phone of Parker with food all over him. And that's when Jennifer walked up, looked through the window, and was shocked to see Eve and Daniel talking and laughing and having a good time. My thing is, I am so tired of Daniel and Jennifer's relationship and this roller coaster that they're on. Like, 1 minute they're together, next minute they're not. Y'all both are in y'all 40s. I would expect this from JJ and Paige breaking up, making up. I would expect that from them because they're young. They're only 18. I would expect this from them. Not from two grown ass people that's in their mid to late 40s. I would not expect that from two of y'all. Come on now. Y'all need to get y'all grown ass in check. All this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's ridiculous. Are they even together right now? I don't even think they're a couple right now. Jennifer ain't got no right to be mad about nothing. I understand that she can't stand Eve, but you ain't got no right to be mad about shit at all. It's not like Daniel is your man, because he's not. Y'all broke up, I believe, for the umpteenth time. And I feel like this about, as far as this lawsuit is concerned, why not just give Eve her money? Obviously, the annulment papers are legit. Give her her goddamn money. Give her her 50% and call it a day. And let's get this over with. Instead of battling it out. Because you're going to end up losing. Because if that is a legal document, then it is legally binding. So a judge would have no choice but to give her what she's legally entitled to. So anyway, Brady was in John's room asking Teresa to tell him the truth about what happened or whatever. And of course, this bitch gonna keep lying because she wants to save her own ass. Because Brady told her John might be in a permanent coma. And of course, she has some little slick ass sick smile on her face because she know that as long as John stays in a coma, her secret stays a secret. That she's the one that hit him in the back of the head. She's a sick bitch. Anyway, this was a real good episode. I am so disgusted that Brady married this trick. And without a prenup. What is wrong with you? Get off that cocaine. Anyway, I hope all you have a great day. See you all later. Have a great day.